Hey sailors, welcome to the crew. I'm Sailor Janda, and this is my Let's Play of Wargame Red Dragon. We are continuing the Second Korean War with our counter-invasion of North Korea now well underway, and we're about to fight the second round of our attack on Pyongyang. Pyongyang itself. This is a big one. We've got pretty much the French Daguet division plus South Koreans against a whole bunch of North Koreans. To be fair, it's mostly air power. Well, both of us have a lot of air power in here in the end. They have more than us. They have 33 planes. The good news is... Oh god, and they have every sector except Tuongjin. Okay. Well, they have 33 planes. 20 of them Su-7s with rockets. 5 F-5s with napalm. 4 Su-25s with anti-tank missiles. 4 Su-27s with anti-air missiles. Those are the ones I'm most worried about, these two groups. The F-5s are also a problem. The Su-7s are much less. I have 3 Hornets with both Mavericks and air-to-air missiles. Now, critically, the only planes they have with air-to-air missiles are these Su-27s, so that's good. I've got 4 Prowlers, which will help deal with the Pong guys. I've got 4 F-16s and then KF-16, and if we can deal with the Pong guys, the odds of the Iglas or Shilkas shooting down our planes are low, although not 0. And then we're going to need to depend on the Hornets, along with these Tigres, to kill large numbers of incoming tanks. That said, we do have 20 AMX-30 Brennises, which are an overmatch for the Chalmaho 2, but are a big undermatch for the Chalmaho 5. They can barely do anything to the Chalmaho 5 from the front, specifically. Accuracy and range-wise, they're at least equal, but they cannot really punch through the frontal armor of the Chalmaho 5 well. Now, do we have anybody here with... No, that's anti-helo. Yeah, we don't really have any other dedicated anti-tank other than our Air Force plus, well, our infantry plus our tanks, so we're going to need Prowlers out straight away, and then we're going to need our helicopters and Hornets, and I assume this is going to be a defensive battle, and they're just going to be throwing wave after wave of stuff at us, so yeah. They only have so many tanks. But I only have so many Air Force aircraft and helicopters, and our initial defensive line here is basically made of paper, so yeah, I really need, well, I need some F-16s out, but I mean, more badly than that, I need... Didn't have any FOBs, did I? No. I need tanks and infantry out, and I need them out quickly. Otherwise, these Brennises are not going to hold the line for very long. Really need recon, too. And I can't let the Prowlers just wander around looking for AA either, or they'll get shot down by the enemy Su-27s. They're going to have to wait until we know where roughly the Pong guys are. Maybe I should just bring out the Milan teams. They could have infantry too. I think I will bring out the Milan teams, but I'm gonna need Foreign Legion as well. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, here they come. First wave. We killed the Chalmaho 5 already, I just saw. Or 2. Damn, I lost a Brennis though. Brenni disengage successfully there. Okay. First attack wave dead, and all I lost was one Brennis. We definitely killed at least that 2 Chamaho 5s for sure. Maybe just 2. And some Chamaho 2s. I mean, that's like 6 out of 40 tanks, so it's a decent start. What are these? Chamaho 2s. The problem is, although the Tigres are mowing these down, they are now out of missiles. So... I mean, I can hide these back here, and I will, but already now we have to rearm the Tigres, and we're gonna have to rely on the Brennises and Milan teams to hold the line in the meantime, and it doesn't seem like the enemy attacks are about to stop, but... Right, I got Hornets available. Okay, that's infantry, I'm not worried about that. No, I mean, infantry have almost no chance of reaching our lines in any capacity. Not unless our tanks have already been overwhelmed by enemy tanks or something. Man, I'm just not getting enough reinforcement points in, though. I need F-16s and more tanks and more French Foreign Legionnaires, and I need them all very quickly. And, oh god, that's all those cargo trucks had. That's gonna be a big problem as far as... I'm gonna tell the Tigres not to shoot until I have a good target for them, honestly, because... that's gonna be a big problem. How much are Legionnaires? Legionnaires are so expensive. I'm gonna need 140 in order to get just one unit of them. They're one block of them, but... I mean, so far no air power, so that's why I'm gonna go for the Legionnaires instead of the F-16, but I could easily regret that, because if they throw a bunch of air power in, the Legionnaires will just burn to death. Maybe I'll put the Legionnaires here, actually. They have a pretty good chance of being able to hold that flank. They haven't secured a lot of other sectors either, which is interesting. Especially knowing I was holding all the way back here, I'd probably be grabbing everything if I were them. Alright, I don't even know what to get next. One more Brennis, probably, and then... just so I can get that back up to 4. These are not cheap tanks. Then I've got to get at least one F-16, I think. Okay, you may fire missiles. That's Chamaho 5. Hold fire, no more. Can't afford to waste them. What the? Okay, well, at least you unloaded, but clearly there's something hiding in there. Oh, that's a recon car. Actually, if we have a good view of those, we could airstrike those. Oops, range 1. You gotta be real careful about the possibility of enemy aircraft or Pong guys, but... that's 2 recon down, so that's nice. Those are pretty expensive. No response that I saw from enemy aircraft. I mean, the good news is their reinforcement sectors are so far away that the odds of them successfully intercepting a bomber strike of ours with their fighters is nearly nil. They would have to have them, like, on a standing combat air patrol, which is not really possible in the game. Yeah. Next thing for sure, we're gonna get a... Is there much practical difference here? No, I think we'll go for an F-16 because the main advantage the KF-16 has is range. ECM too, which is nice, but range and not accuracy, not number of missiles. And I expect that the range will be very short, most likely. We're not going to see them until they're, like, here, so the normal F-16s will do fine. It's interesting they're not really pushing on us. I mean, okay. The only thing I could potentially do to take advantage of that is to try and sneak a recon car out to, like, here or something. But I'm still very afraid that, like, 30 tanks are about to show up any second. Maybe there's one.
저희 없이는 아무것도 볼 수 없으실 겁니다.
Doubt there's... I mean, there could be Pong guys out here, but the odds don't seem very high to me, so... If this thing can spot some enemy tanks, that would be splendid, really. Same with... I'm gonna detach another one to hide over here, maybe.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
What? Oh. That's, Oh, that's an air-to-air unit.
체크리스트 오케이. 준비 완료.
Why? Are they going for my helicopters? Oh, shit. Bet you they are. Oh, well, he ended up shooting for the Hornet. Damn, and he got my F-16, too. I mean, he's dead now, but... Oh! That looks like Eagle fire, but that's still bad enough to be a problem.
Someone need a guardian angel?
I mean, those Su-27s are more expensive than my F-16s, so it's a success, but...
Where do you need us, sir?
Okay, Prowler, is there anything radar-based there? The problem is the Iglas aren't. They're infrared-based, so... If it was Iglas, as I suspect, then the Prowler won't be able to do much about it.
Heading to given grid reference. Let's fly.
Yeah, I got nothing. Well, I got a whole bunch of vehicles parked right there, but that looks like two Iglas to me, yeah. If we can keep them firmly in sight, then an F-18 can take them out quite comfortably, really. Yep, that's both of them and a recon car. Okay, good strike. Here's the problem. We're kicking their ass. Our casualty ratio is like 10 to 1 in our favor. But I have no chance at all of pushing forward right now. We've only killed like 10 tanks, and they have about 30 left somewhere. They've had more points than us coming in the whole battle, so they should have like 30 tanks somewhere. That I'm not too worried about. And I don't see anything from here. I'd probably have to move through here to even start attacking, to try to get to Taichung. There's no way I'm going to do it in the next 5. For the next 5 minutes, we just rack up as many kills as we can. The problem is, like, next round of fighting, what do I do then? We have to break them pretty fast or a lot of Chinese reinforcements are going to arrive. A few more Brennis out, I guess. Oh, maybe I should have gotten another piece, or F-16, whatever. Yeah, I think we actually have a pretty good view. And the thing is, there is nothing really out here. Oh, never mind, never mind. Okay, he moved forward a little and immediately spotted a couple tanks. So that's handy. These infantry are just gonna walk up and die. I don't know what their deal is. You can now see a Chonmaho 5 or 2 parked out there. As long as you stay out of range, just spot that for our Hornet strikes. What's happening here? More Ball Chong Su. There's a Chonmaho 5. The helicopters will handle that one.
Let's hope the enemy don't have any air defense.
For some reason, they don't. And I know they have Pong guys around somewhere still. Are those all headed towards my recon car right now? What the? Oh. He's fine, he'll get away. Got him.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Bye-bye, SU-27. Okay. They must have lost some. That's a lot, though. That's, I mean, I think it's all infantry. And it's all gonna die, but it's a lot.
정찰이 필요합니까?
And they keep acting like they've seen my recon car. What's that? That's a bunch more infantry or something? It's just a bunch more infantry. Okay, they're climbing onto the ridge via that. You know what? There's only a minute 21 left. I don't see a lot of tanks or anything. Let's have the Tigres go. I think they were. I think they're APCs.
Attachez vos ceintures, on y va! Cible en vue, visée en cours.
I mean, I guess there's some logic to saving their attack for last, but they didn't save their tanks for last. It's just a bunch of infantry. Even if my helicopters weren't dealing with it, I've got like 6 Brennis in here, which is honestly plenty to kill this kind of force at the range we have. The problem is next, like the Chinese reinforcements are on the way. Next round of fighting, we're going to have to try to push forward. Which we did not even get close to doing here. But we did inflict a very nice, 9-to-1 kill ratio. We only lost 1 Brennis, 1 Foreign Legion unit, VAB, and 1 F-16, and we destroyed, I don't know, I don't know how many of these died this round, but a lot of infantry, a lot of Bochong-su gone, which they're running pretty low on those now. 2 Iglas, which makes some dent in their AA. Decent, well, what do we kill actually? 4, maybe 7 Chanmaho 5s I count there? I mean, yeah, that looks about right. So they still have 26 tanks, though. I think they lost 15 or something here. 3 of those recons, which is nice. We also shot down 2 of the Su-27s, which is nice. So, I mean, we won. They lost quite a lot of infantry and tanks and some of their nicest planes. But it would take like 2 or 3, well, 2 more rounds of this, maybe even 1 more round of this, and they'd be pretty crippled. And don't forget, if we take Pyongyang, all of these planes that are North Korean, like these Su-7s and F-5s, will just blow up, because this is their airbase. The Chinese planes are based out of there, but yeah. Okay. Well, we've got 12 turns left, or maybe we have to take it by the end of turn 21, but still. 11 turns or something left. We have Pyongyang almost surrounded. These Japanese forces will be able to join back in next round for whatever good that'll do. I can move into Shenyang, huh? I just realized that's not actually blocked off, so I could. Be kind of crazy, but I could. We're doing okay here. We've pushed up to Thaechon, we've taken Tanchon, we've wiped out the force in Monsom. Pyongyang is the tough nut to crack at the moment, but yeah, there's no connection here to here, so this force will push on Zhongchon. I guess it's time to see what the Chinese... We have at least 1 more turn before the Chinese arrive, because they'll be moving through these 2 sectors, so time to see what they do. China has deployed special helicopter-borne forces to attempt the exfiltration of government dignitaries from Pyongyang. Intercept these choppers if you can, we don't want them to get away so easily. Okay. Soviet troops just crossed the Korean border to join in the fun. Moscow's representative at the UN mentioned the threat that our so-called aggression poses to global stability. Alright, renewed fight here. I'm gonna save this for next time. The bulk of the Chinese... Oh, I think more Chinese spawned still. Oh yeah, that's another... That's a regiment of very heavy tanks. Anti-tank. Air defense. More infantry. This Flying Dragon Special Forces unit. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot more Chinese. And the bulk of them look like they're moving through Sonchon. Quite a few did go to Zhongchon. Well, a tank and infantry regiment at least. Plus some strike squadrons. How bad is the situation here? Now, this looks like a defensible kind of map. I mean... Probably more than that would be. So I kind of think we hold there. Or in Thaechon, I mean. And the Americans... how many Soviets are we talking? None of it... Oh, they have crossed the border, right? Okay. Guards, Rifle, and Tank Regiment with T-72s. Good ones. Plus a bunch of infantry with BMPs. Yeah, that's pretty nasty, but not nearly as heavy as the Chinese reinforcements yet. Probably want to try to push up to Kilju and get these guys out of the way before the Russians arrive. Yeah, it has the potential to get pretty nasty now. We haven't even started landing in Qingdao, which is quite heavily guarded with a ZBD regiment. Okay, but I'm pretty confident of overcoming Qingdao's defenses. It's just, yeah. We've got to figure out how to push forward and really deal with this mess in Pyongyang. Which is not gonna be easy. Hopefully, by initiating this round of combat, they're kind of screwing themselves, because if I hold them off again, then I'll be able to attack on my turn and maybe break them, which would be nice. Because that's a lot of reinforcements coming through from Sonchon. We don't have to take Sonchon, mind you. We just have to sit tight in Pyongyang. And we can defend, like, here, probably, once we have real forces. Yeah, I don't know. Depends how many more reinforcements. Like, if that's the last of the Chinese, it's still a problem, but okay. And then I'm guessing there's a lot more Soviets on the way. We will find out next time. I'm going to end it there for today. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. This is Sea Lord Janda, signing off.